Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name's Kylie, and today I'm going to do my October book haul. Okay, so I'm going to show you today all the books that I got in October. Spoiler alert, I did not pay for most of these books, and I'll let you know where I got them. I'm not going to talk a lot about the books. I'm not going to read the back for you or anything. I don't know a lot about these books, and I haven't read the synopsis of most of them. And I'll explain that when I tell you where I got them from. These first four I got from, I went for a walk around my neighborhood. There's 3 different little public libraries, and I traded some books that I didn't want, and I got these ones. So this one's called Jaguar Woman by Lynn. Oh, why is this happening? Jaguar Woman by Lynn Andrews. So on the back it says that it's the final book in a trilogy, but I found the synopsis interesting enough that I grabbed it anyways, and I'm gonna eventually look for the first couple books in the trilogy. Yeah, because it sounds really cool. It has to do with set in Canada, and has an Indian shaman woman and someone who's described as Mayan. So a lot of representation, and sounds like just like a really cool story. Okay, this one, I got it just because like it looks like something like an ancient text, so just like old and beat up and destroyed, and I'm like, this has got to be this. Like, a lot of people found value in this for it to be like super beat up. So it's called The Novels of E.P. Rowe. Maybe I'm slow or like just naive, but like I have no idea who that is. Who's E.P. Rowe? But he's obviously an author who's he or she, obviously an author. Oh, it's Edward. Written a few different books, and this is maybe a compilation. Okay, yeah, maybe it's short stories, maybe, yeah, but at some point I will check that out and I will find it out. Cool. Okay, who's that guy? We got one of these. This looks like it was published in the 80s. Does it say? Copyright 1978. Perfect, because there's a picture of the author on the back. Ready for it? Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so this is called Seizure. Charles L. Mee Jr. Yep. Story of a young girl with a brain tumor. I'm not sure if it's true. I'm not sure if it might not be true. Maybe it is true. Don't know a lot about any of these books. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Hitman Anders and the Meaning of It All, a novel by Jonas Jonasson. Okay. There's that one. There's not a synopsis on the back. It's just praise for other books. So that's helpful. Okay, so those are what I got from my little library. Now, I do a lot of buying things used and secondhand, and so I follow a local, it's an app on my phone, but it's also a website. It's called Garage Sale, and you can get it for your area, I think pretty much anywhere. I'm not sure if it's global or just like Canada or even Canada, US, I have no idea, but it's definitely like Canada for sure. And so I follow the book section of that, so I get notifications every single day of the different books that people post on it, and I always check it for like stuff that's already on my TBR. If I can get a book for $4, like why not? So this chick was getting rid of basically an entire bookshelf of books, and it kind of mind boggled me, but anyways, she was doing it on a haul, and she said buy 5 books, get them for $4 each, and then the more you bought, the less they cost, or the less you bought, the more they cost. So I picked out 5, and that was these 5. That was these 5. Okay, so quickly we have I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan, Jeanette and Half Broke Horses by Jeanette Walls. So I picked this because I love The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. Crazy Rich Asians was on my TBR for December. I think I've heard of this Dog in the Nighttime one. Oh, what's it called? The Woman in the Window. I feel like that was released like this year. And I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I don't want to show the cover because I don't want Zoe's going to get upset. This is Zoe from Reader Bee, and she's one of my best YouTube friends. And this is her favorite book of all time. And so it's been on my TBR because it's her favorite, so I want to eventually read it. It's got a sticker on it that has won an award for young adult literature. So that's cool. But someone's used it as like a coaster. Like there's a lot of coffee marks on the front. So that's sad. But yeah, those are the ones that I got. What was I going to show? Oh, I was going to look and see if this one, when it was published. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw this to vote on in GoodReads. Yeah, copyright 2018. Just unhauling it, like, really soon, I guess, hey? So that's, like, pretty cool. Like, I paid $4 for this book that came out this year. That's really awesome. Okay, so then what happened is the woman messaged me a few days later and said, okay, hey, I have reduced the price for all those books, and there's only 2 of you that have bought some of them, so I'm going to offer it up to you. Any of those books, if you want them, you can have them for free, because if no one buys any by whatever date, then I'm just going to donate them anyways. So, okay. Someone's going to give me free books. I'm going to take them. So I didn't take all her books, but I went through the list on GoodReads. And if it had like over a 3.8, like if it was like in the 3.9s for ratings, or of course anything above a 4, I took it. If I found out that the author was like a well-known author, like maybe I hadn't heard of them, but like you're gonna see like well-known authors in there, I took it. Yeah, if it like won an award or whatever, I took it. I didn't necessarily read the synopsis, but I definitely looked up every single book and checked the star rating and stuff like that. So sometimes in some cases I looked up the author because I felt like I recognized the author's name, and if they were an author of like another really popular book, I grabbed. This is like not that book, but I grabbed them. So yeah, so I'm just gonna show you some of those now. Okay, Any Known Blood by Lawrence Hill. Lawrence Hill wrote a book that I really liked. I think it's called The Book of Negroes, and that book's also been made into a movie, I think. Watch me be wrong, but like I'm pretty sure that that's what he wrote, so I grabbed that one. The Hours by Michael Cunningham. Looks like that one's been made into a movie too. Never heard of it though. An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. This one's really popular right now, and I actually think it's also a new release. It's a 2018 release. Breaking Free, How I Escaped Polygamy, The FLDS Cult, and My Father, Warren Jeffs by Rachel Jeffs. So it's a memoir, and I actually think this is going to be really good for, might be something for my sister for Christmas. She's interested in like, kind of like true crime and like stuff like that. She wants everything she reads to be true, so like interesting memoirs are definitely like on that list. The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. And this one won the Pulitzer Prize. And it's a Heather's pick, which if you're from Canada, you understand that's... I think Heather is like maybe the owner of Chapters or like Indigo Canada. So if you go to the bookstore and buy books there, lots of them Heather's pick will be. Yeah, okay. Then we have The Pale King by David Foster Wallace. And I think in this case, the book was rated over a 4-star. And I think the author wrote something else that was popular. So I just checked that out. Then we have Margaret Lawrence. She wrote... Did she write To Kill a Mockingbird? Oh, other Margaret Lawrence books. Oh no, it's not written here. So she wrote... Where's another one? I have two Margaret Lawrence books. She wrote one that was really good and popular. So I have The Diviners and I have A Jest of God. So I'm gonna check those out. I think those are considered like classics. Maybe, I don't know. Gerald Durrell, Fillets of Place. My gosh, I don't know anything about this one. I don't recognize it. I remember it had like a weird title, but I looked it up and it had a really good rating. So there's another one by him. Why does it have a lizard? Oh my god. Okay. Be checking those out. Okay, then I have this one. Chuck P. wrote, this is called Survivor. It says right on the cover, he is the author of the Fight Club. So that's why I grabbed that one. Miriam Toews, All My Puny Sorrows. I recognize the author's name. I don't know where from. But yeah. Oh, she's Canadian. Look at that. There's that one. We're almost at the bottom. Oh yeah, last one. Okay, last one. Sophie Kinsella, Surprise Me. Is this really a new one? I don't know if this is a new one. I've definitely read Sophie Kinsella books before. Oh yeah, Shopaholic. She's the one that writes the Shopaholic ones. And I've read the one called Remember Me. Yeah. Let's see, when was this published? 2018. Yeah, so I got that was like, I really hit a jackpot with that, answering that lady's ad for trying to sell her books in on garage sale. So that's really awesome. So yeah, I got all those books. How many books is it? 3, 6. Like over 20, so like 22 books. And I only paid $20. Well, less than $1 per book. That's so good. Yeah, so those are books on my shelf. For anyone who's wondering, I'm not committing to this, but for sure for after November, I am going to only read books I own for probably a good 3 or 4 months, because my physical TBR shelf is getting out of hand. And also Christmas is coming, and basically all I've asked for Christmas is books. I've given a list of about, I wonder how many books are on that list for my mom. I've probably given a list of 25 to 30 books to my mom, and then a separate list of 25 to 30 more books. I've given that to my sister. I've told them that if people ask what I want, that they should give titles off of their list to these two other people, like my grandma, aunties, uncles, whatever. And then to my coworkers, I gave a smaller list but like another 5 or 6 books. And then I was doing a Secret Santa, booktube Secret Santa, like through Twitter, and I had to list 3 books. So it's gonna be Bookmas for me, for sure. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stop taking books out of the library and I'm just gonna read what I have because I have a lot. And I have a lot of good stuff too and a lot of good new releases. And it really sucked like when I got, well, I mean, I know it's like I can decide what I'm gonna read, but I had themed reading and I decided like what I wanted to read like for a while, for a few months. So when I got books for my birthday, like I haven't even touched those yet, and they got some like really popular ones like Children of Blood and Bone and stuff like that, and I haven't even got to that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be spending like December and the first chunk of 2018 reading stuff that's just on my shelves. Yeah. Okay, so if you're interested in buddy reading any of these titles that you've seen with me, or yeah, if you have any comments, anything to say about any of the books that I've added to my collection, do that in the comments and like and subscribe to see more from me. And that's all I have for you today. Bye.